Although he's not a questionable character, one of Southwestern College's top students, Habakkuk Jones, is known for his questions. However, he doesn't limit his probing nature to the classroom, as his book Habakkuk makes clear. In this latest release in the Minor Prophets series, the author challenges and questions God's justice and sovereignty, issues hotly debated on many campuses all over Judah. Despite the fact that it's finals week, Habakkuk managed to join us for a brief interview. Thank you very much for squeezing us in, Habakkuk.
No problem. I needed a study break anyways.
It must have been hard to find time to write during the school year.
Oh yeah, it was. But it was just one of those projects that you can't ignore, you know? It just sits in you and seethes until you're like, I've just got to write this down on paper or I'm going to burst.
Now, part of your passion for the book came from your passion for questions, right?
Yes, asking questions is a lifestyle. It's being a student, and that's what it's all about. And I like asking questions, especially the ones that need to be asked. In this case, it was, God, what are you doing?
Can you explain what triggered your question?
Sure, I think there were a couple of triggers. One was when Babylon won the battle at Carchemish. That really shook me up. I mean, come on. Babylon? A major world power? And then just the general state of this country. It stinks, majorly.
What do you mean?
All the violence and the crime. You know what I'm talking about? It just infuriated me that there was so much evil going on, and that God wasn't doing anything to stop it. So I decided to call him out on it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know it was pretty uppity, but I figured I'd be corrected, but I didn't care. I just needed to know what was going on.
What was God's response?
Well, basically that he was fed up with it too, and he was going to do something about it.
I bet that made you happy.
Yeah, except for that he was going to use the Babylonians. That just upset me even more. They're worse than us. Why would God use dirty water to clean up an already dirty dish? It just didn't seem logical and it didn't seem right.
How did God defend his actions?
Well, he promised to punish the Babylonians too.
Did that satisfy your question?
Sort of. To be honest, I still didn't understand why he'll use the Babylonians to punish Judah. But it was comforting to see that God hates sin as much as I do. Now I know that he's not going to let justice be perverted forever.
Ah, is this the whole day of the Lord thing again?
Yeah, pretty much. I know it's kind of a worn out concept for some people, but it gives me good hope. God is still the good God.
Sounds like all your questions have been answered.
Well, the important ones have been. But I still got lots of other questions. What can I say? I'm a student.